feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They're deceived with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Afternoon. I think I have a little lag again. Thanks, Stevie Lee. Get these from the Dollar Tree. They cover like the last 6 or 7 hours if you want to drink. Stevie, what color is my screen look? Is it black and white? See here. May the 4th be with you. Hey, babe. Love you. Oh, well, it's black and white on my screen. I can't see any color. No matter. Did anybody get an alert? Hey, Christina. Did any alerts go out? Hey, Kimmy. Oh, I'm not going to stay very long because Frank is live. Horrible, rotten, horrible Frank, according to everybody. Let's see here. I don't think any notifications. You did get the alert. Well, hey there. Okay. Yes, keep pushing forward. Yes. Okay. I'm not going to be long today because me and Clint are going to hang out and I just want to hang out with him. And it's just been a shitty weekend somewhat. So cool. Kimmy, how are you? Hey, PP. So the live that I did yesterday, actually, I think that I actually had other one of my friends. I still had it. I thought I deleted it on my streamer, but I did not. But I did leave it off of YouTube because I don't want to make anybody feel any sort of way. But believe me, I know the minute that I go live, it's being recorded, so I give zero shit. Shit is okay. Okay. And let me text Sylvia. Yes. What I wanted to do is I other than get my computer looked at because I'm not quite undersure. Yeah. Hey, Bambi. I wanted to apologize if anybody has seen Rochelle because I was told by somebody in the community that Rochelle had played a message of mine. I hit Rochelle up, and like the dumbass Jen that I am and not fact checking, I get pissed off at Rochelle and leave her this message when I was upset. And I'm not quite sure what's going on. I definitely don't like her friend, but I do understand how it feels to have a friend that you care a lot about. I know how that feels. I go through that almost on a daily basis. And I am going to apologize to Rochelle because Rochelle's always been very, very fucking cool to me. And I very much care for her. And I think a lot of people that are going after her come in my room as well. And I don't appreciate that. There's nothing I can do to stop it. But she did not do anything. So who I'm not going to name you, but you came in here and you were on my panel. And then I saw you right back in the trash heap with Wings' room. So don't come back over here ever again, sir. I don't like that shit. I don't like fake ass people. So Rochelle, if you listen to this, if you want to come in here, it's totally fine. I'm going to apologize to you. I think a lot of us really do care about you. I think I know how it feels to have a friend that other people don't like. So again, I'm sorry for that. Just always make sure, guys, if you guys know about something, just send me a screenshot so I don't just assume, because every time I do that, I look like a fucking idiot. An idiot. Because if one person did tell the truth about something and I absolutely detest her, it is the fact that it's not fun anymore. None of this is fun anymore. I don't enjoy doing this anymore. No, her friend isn't cool. It's the same people every fucking day. 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. I remember when George's channel. Do you guys remember when George's channel started? And how everybody was in there, everybody was pissed off at the same fucking person. And then look at it now. And then George has got people coming after him. I agree with why he filed what he filed, because he was threatened. And because of the lifestyle that he has, and there's a lot of freaking racists out there, I would be pretty fucking scared too. I know how it is. I had tons of people come to my home. In fact, my county and everything. Now, I don't know about the delivery things. If you fill out an order in front of a judge, whether it's granted or whether it's denied, you have the option to go back to court on a later date. And that is called a civil protection order. Okay, so even if you go in and file for an ex parte and it's denied, it will still be mailed out through the U.S. mail service. I don't know if people say that because you want me to show the paperwork for it. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. You can cancel stuff like that because it seems a little more imperative in my situation because there's nothing I can do. Everybody knows where I live, and my county was given out. Everybody knows where I live. And the one thing I will agree that she had said is, well, I'm going to get blamed because she something about the sniffing thing. Yeah, when I was friends with you, maybe you could have given me a heads up about that instead of using my past and throwing it up in my fucking face. Yeah, but it's not her fault. It's mine. But I don't understand why her people I thought were friends didn't tell me about it because it was really hurtful. And that's why I said it's not fucking fun anymore. It's not fair. I know I'm a fuck up, but it's always going to be the same fucking group of people. It's just not, it's not fun anymore. I told my friends that I went to school with, do you know how bad I got fucking made fun of showing some channel? Hey, Donna. And I can say I'm very lucky to meet the people that I've met and to have my core friends, but I don't know if I want to keep doing this anymore. And this isn't a griftathon. This isn't anything. This is real life. And and that's amazing that you can coexist. I don't ever see you doxing people's addresses or pulling FOIA. It's not a life that I went from meeting Clint to here's where I am now. And I don't know if this is something that I want to do. I don't know if I even want to commit to something like this because, like I said, if Deadly ever said anything that was correct, it's none of this shit is real. It's not. I mean, when I showed my friends certain channels and stuff, they're looking at me like, hello, what, because I didn't tell anybody how I had gotten in trouble. I don't real, it was fucked up. So when I tell people that it's imperative, I mean, even if you get out for an hour or if you're working or if you're doing just something, always make sure if this is something that you're going to commit your life to being a creator, then I mean, the only advice that I can give you is don't get sucked into it the way that I did. And right. And I love doing this. I don't know completely what I'm going to do because if I say something outside, it doesn't seem like it's fair. There are people online just ripping all of us to fucking shreds, and people that I was friends with literally 2 months ago. And we were all in George's room having a great time until two women took this community and just fucking flipped it and brought everybody into it. And people have the nerve to talk about what I cover in my channel. I'm over in Heidi's room last night playing this really freaking cool game. And I go to everybody's room and say whatever. And it's the same fucking people with educated, beautiful women in there. And you guys are following trash sheets. And 2 months ago, you guys were hating them. Exactly. It is not realistic to be a cartoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is not realistic to follow people whose man did whatever and then call Jen manic or whatever like that. Why? But everybody's got mental health issues. Are you kidding me? It's not normal. I'm not normal. I know I'm not normal, but all this stuff is not normal. I mean, for sure, my whole freaking life. Please make me a cartoon. But it's not normal. You cannot tell people to roll up and then get pissed off. Well, I haven't been online. Yes, you do. You update your community tab. Shut up. It's not fun anymore. If the one thing that person said that's fucking true, if she ever said anything true in her life, it's not fun anymore. Even she doesn't deserve to be attacked. Even though I think she's one of the worst narcissistic people ever, I don't want to see anybody get harmed. I don't want that for anybody. I don't want that for anybody. But you know what? Don't bitch about X, Y, and Z and then talk about other people. That's not okay. That's hypocrisy. Like when Low Key came in here. It wasn't COVID. I think COVID did happen. Well, the past week would be yesterday. And yeah, I don't know why it wasn't delivered. You don't deserve to know what the outcome or anything that I do is. But I do understand, and somebody is like, oh, you can't say anything about revenge porn because you posted a video of me blowing Clint. Why I don't understand. I was friends with you. It's like a punishment at this point. But yes, I was covered yesterday. I went through every single video and recorded what I needed to. And you know what? I don't care. Here's the thing. If it could go back to just where we were talking shit, I have it. Also, where she was addressing Napa, I have that too. So if she wants to say that she has all my stuff, I already knew whenever I hit live, somebody has it. I already have hers. It was already recorded. And you did talk about me. But honestly, I mean, it is hard. I mean, I don't know how everybody's saying in Claremont, or Claremont, I wasn't in Claremont. Obviously, you know what county I'm in because she doxed it again, which I don't care. It's more of a hurt feeling because why didn't she come to me and tell me things when I was friends with her instead of exposing it now? I don't care what she says about me, guys. I really, really don't, as long as it's not the real life shit, showing at my house and stuff like that, or Brenda's house. I don't like. Accusing me of being on drugs, sniffing, stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that I got because that is defamation. That is not true about me. And I'm very, because she probably got it and she doesn't need to worry about it because here's the thing, if she couldn't show up for George's and then she were to show up for mine, that just, it doesn't make any sense. And not to mention the other thing that does kind of whatever is she has people that went to my hearing. She said on her own live that somebody knew exactly how many exits that I lived. Why couldn't she have told me that 2 weeks before? That's where I'm hurt by it. That's why I'm hurt. It's not so much being mad, it's being hurt. But I can be a little bit better and say, you know what? I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't think that well, I can cover drama and not have to be like that. I would never have some guy on my panel calling other people's family members. I don't think that that's okay. I don't think that she would like that. Clark, I'm going to tell you one time. You hurt people, Clark, and you hurt me. You have come in and you went at somebody else. Clark, listen, have your friend come in here and talk. It must get super tiring, Clark, to have to be a Clark, do you know that when I saw that video of you and you were like this, either you have a sleeping problem, sir, or what I'm being accused of, you have a problem with that, Clark. And what does it matter if Bambi wants to be a forensic or anything like that, Clark? What are you doing with your life? Look at who you're hanging out with, Clark. A man that has all the talent in the world, goes to the most beautiful countries, has everything in the world. And you're a sellout, Clark. I was never your friend. I do think the person that posted the don't argue with him, baby. It's not worth it. He's just coming in here to stir shit because he's a little shit. You're wasted potential, Clark. You are. God gave you the most magnificent talents in the whole world, and you squashed them. You said people are fair game, Clark. Well, you showed your face. And you have a problem, in my opinion. You don't care about anybody but yourself. I didn't really think you had anything to do with the Colby camera thing, but you did, Clark. You enjoyed watching me run through my house with my minor child in there, going into the bathroom and stuff because Colby was at my house. He wasn't even my friend. She didn't come over because of me. Because you wanted to see me go insane. You're sick, Clark. You are. Mm-hmm. He just comes in here to get riled up. Clark's always been doing this shit. That's of no surprise to me. It's the fact that Clark, he's a lost soul. He sold his soul. Not one of those people in there told me about what I did when I was sick until she showed it. And I don't know if that was to hurt me or whatever it was, but it worked. It set me back a little bit, but none of them in that room were friends with me. So yeah, you were right when you said that. I don't blame you because of it. I did it, but you were never a good friend of mine. So how about those Dodgers? But honestly, I can't be totally pissed off at her because when I came to the internet, I was looking at my videos from like 4 years ago, watching AMC stuff back before AMC like did this stuff that she's doing now. Um, and it was fun. It was before it became not fun. But I can't sit and just blame one person when I came to the internet and gave up my whole fucking life. And I know I'm a shit fucking parent. I know that. I don't need people to be cowards and say shit about me on Reddit. I know that I'm a shit parent, but I wasn't always one. I feel like there's so many other people that I need to apologize to, and I think I've been apologizing to the wrong people and a lot to the right ones. But I can't blame it all on her. But the difference between her and I is I can sit here and not trash her. She would never do that because she's not a human, I believe. No, I'm a shit fucking parent. I know for a fact. My dad screwed my brother and I over for a woman, and I screwed my kids over for a man. And I did, and I need to take accountability for that. And I am. I'm sorry I tear up. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. I'm just saying I admit it. I know, and I was watching the video where Clark was fat shaming her and had her so pissed off I thought she was gonna have a heart attack. And guess who went up there to save her? Me. AMC don't have any soul either. I thought she at least gave a shit. No. But I mean, if she's got a job, whatever. Yeah, but a lot of people I need to apologize are people in my real life. And I have. And I have, you got three. So it's 1 out of 3. I just sorely wish that you guys wouldn't have reached out to one of their dads. I really wish that you guys wouldn't have done that. Because that's the one that actually had a charge. And I almost lost my life that night. And you guys contacted him. And now I have no contact with my littlest one. So thank you for that. But you know what I do just to, and hopefully I get that job. I haven't gotten a call back, but I'm really hoping that I do get it because I know I need to get out, you know. It's just really weird because who wants to sit and catch up with your friends for 5 years and say, oh, this is what I've been doing. But you guys, I need you all. Yeah. Contacted my whole fucking family, gave out my court documents and shit like that. And I know who you are and you're disgusting. You should not have been talking to anybody like that. You weren't helping the situation. You were confusing it. But I swear to God, I did not realize that I did that. I really wish that you would stop showing that. You probably will keep showing it, but I know. I just wanted to save her. They contacted all of them. And I'm pretty sure it's the video that she showed, which is why one of the orders was, I guess, a halfway house is. I didn't know. Fucking, I really did not know. In a sense, I'm glad it was shown, but can I ask you a question, Ghost of Shadows? And I'm not going to rant or anything like that. Can I ask you a question, sir? I thought we had a pretty good talk yesterday. or when you came up on panel. Right. And I understand that you said that you're a troll and everything like that. And I'm trying to get a thicker skin. What are your thoughts? Hey, Kush, what are your thoughts about things being said that possibly your kiddos might be watching? What are your thoughts about that? I'm just asking. And you can go wherever you want to go. It's fine. But I'm going to let you know you hurt my feelings. You did. Yes, mine. And I'm just saying it in capital letters. Yes. Other than the fact that they were reached out to in my whole fucking family. I don't believe by the person that I'm not getting along with. I don't believe that she did. Just had one of them in her room for a year, but I don't think that she agreed with any of it. Actually, to be fair to her, from what I had heard, is when she realized that it got really fucking bad, that she was kicking people out of her room. And I do believe that that's true. Thank you, Kush. I think what I don't agree with, that I said that I did agree with, that I will have to take back respectfully, is I can't watch people be hurt and understand why they put themselves in that situation. I respectfully, Ghost of Shadows, I have to say that. I cannot sit back and watch people hurt. I can't do that. Even the person that you're friends with, while I was getting ragged on, and you thought that it was funny. Or maybe you didn't. I don't know. I didn't see you sticking up for me. But again, you can go to whatever room. But I can't. Sometimes the victimizers are the real victims. Possibly. And I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'm just like one of those people that I can't rehearse stuff, and I just kind of go by the seat of my pants. And I just believe that it's easier to make peace with people that you don't get along with, but I don't think that it's okay to watch people hurt. And I don't understand, or maybe you worded it the wrong way. Why? Why would you want to see people hurt? Just asking. I do think that I victimize. I can't blame my death on my behavior. I can't. That's absolutely true. But I don't know at the end of the day if mhm. I don't know if you and I are a good fit, Ghost of Shadows, is what I'm saying. I really, really appreciate. Sorry, William. You sent for the wrong people, and you're very racist, in my opinion. My room, my rules. Hey, Anne. How's Dreamy doing? Is Dreamy being dreamy? At what point does a possible victim become a victimizer? I guess a good example would be for somebody to say that they were possibly SA'd and they make comments that are really, really sexual. I don't believe that I was SA'd. I just had an uncle, and I make sexual comments that may make, but why would you say that you're a victim of something that happened to you in the past, but you support X, Y, and Z? I don't know who William was before he came here. I just know who William was when we modded for AMC, and I think he got involved with a real bad fucking community. But for the most part, yeah. Right? So what does that make people like yourself that enjoy seeing people hurt? It sounds very cliche what you're saying, sir, is what I'm saying. I'm a pretty smart cookie, but I feel like you yanked my chain and you made me look like a fucking idiot, respectfully, because we sat up here and had a wonderful conversation and there was a very bad verbiage going on last night and you fit right in with it. I'm just saying, I don't know if you're a good fit for us, our side anyway. But hurt people hurt is something that's been said ever since the 1920s. So you got to come up with something more original than that and just say, hey, I'm a bully. I'm not a troll. I'm a bully. I support people that bully. And I think it's funny. Just like your girlfriend, Lori. Which is weird because I thought you had a spouse, but what the fuck do I know? Here's how you been doing. Oh, I really don't have to, honestly. I just get a few screenshots and I'm just like, wow. No, I can't. I don't really think that you did, honey. But it doesn't matter. And here's the thing. She tried flirting with you. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. Maybe I worded it the wrong way. No, I really don't think that I worded it the wrong way. What I'm saying is I don't think that if you enjoy watching people that hurt, I don't know if this is a good fit for you, is all that I'm saying. Go where you want to go. And I don't wish you anything bad. Ghost of Shadows, I really don't. I think that you're intelligent. I think you know a lot about your yard. I think you're a good husband and everything like that. I'm just a little curious about your feelings about that. And that's something that we don't agree about. So, I mean, if you want to come over and you want to just shoot the shit and you're coming over here with decent intentions, that's fine. Yeah, a lot of people aren't anymore. I've kind of said something about it. Clint kind of has. But instead of calling me crazy, which I guess everybody's crazy in a certain way, I embrace it now because you know what? I'm a controlled crazy. I get up, I take my 19 pills a day, don't miss therapy, don't miss psychiatry. Actually, I did my psychiatry while I was getting the tooth yanked out. Well, about 2 minutes before, went into a little conference room. I don't miss my psychiatry. I don't even think I have to go anymore, but I still go because I love it. Because when I got out, no, listen, if you and Lori get along great, I probably shouldn't have just thrown out. I think it's because when she came in my room, we were talking about Anna Green Gables and stuff like that. And then whenever she left the room, she was like saying rotten, horrible things. I don't understand that. Why I can merge with somebody and then they say rotten, horrible things. I don't get it. I've done it before for sure, but I don't understand it is what I'm saying. That's why that's why I kind of changed it up because I know that some things come out the wrong way and I try. Believe it or not, guys, I used to be the ghost of reason. I used to be the voice of reason. Not so much anymore, but I used to be. I have a lot of kids that I've known since they were 5 and 6. As much as you could believe I was a shit person. I was the freaking mom when there was a bomb threat and it was 12 degrees outside that I would drive to the school and I had kids piling in my car because they were standing outside in 12-degree Fahrenheit. That was what kind of parent I was. Or a guy that I was friends with, that his little girl had Bell's palsy and they kicked her off the team. And I was protesting for this little girl, and she was bullied so freaking bad that she went out. They told her to cut her hair and step on glass, and she did. And I sat up at the hospital with her dad. He's a good guy. So I'm not that bad of a person. I like at the townhouse and stuff every Halloween. Like if you, I don't know, you guys would know, like at apartments and townhouses, they allow you to like decorate the front and stuff like that. And no, my house was never cleaned the way that it should have been. And I acknowledge that, and I'm working on that. But I like doing stuff like that. I could walk across the street to the school. I had a very good standing with them. They had amazing frickin' playground and stuff like that. Loved the teachers there. One of the teachers that's at the middle school, mine were blessed enough to have her all the way through. I always said I had 3 things in the world that I could never take back that were perfect. I never dragged Karma as a cat. I never would do that. I don't know why somebody would say that. Karma as a cat is one of the most amazing people I've ever known. But I would be lying if I said when my mom didn't pass that things got really bad. That is an absolute fucking lie if I said that. I don't know what to do in a world without that woman in it. And that's the truth. And I don't think anybody should be made fun of because of that. And please understand that I sympathize with anybody, because I made that my problem. When there are people that lost maybe their dad years ago and they still miss them. You know, Clint asked me today, he said that if he had a stroke, would I leave him? Would I stay with him? I looked at him like, are you kidding me? Let him do laughing emojis. Because one day, you know what's going to happen? Maybe you might get in trouble. Maybe you might take things too far. Maybe you might get the same thing that I had. A lot of you guys couldn't have done the amount of time that I did. A lot of you could, but not even an overnight. And I'm not the only one who's swung on people and gotten in trouble. I will bring that up because I'm the only one that gets focused about it. Oh my God. But yes, if something happened to Clint, yes, I would wipe his butt. I absolutely would. And if one of you guys needed me, I would do the same for you too. Hey, Miss Rotten Crotch. You did.
No, I said I want to.
Okay. I love you. Come here. Come here. Give me some tongue. I love you. My buddy. You want me to wipe your butt today?
I can still do that for now.
Take off the hat. Your hair looks great. No, my forehead's too big, but yeah. Hey, Chi Chi. Lauren, stop harassing me and Jen. I have never spoke on you and never been in your chat. Your channel is of no interest to me. Get a life. Yeah, Lauren, I wish you the best, but we all have mental health issues. We all do. And you did tell me to go drown in urine. So you can tag me in anything that you want. I really don't care. And I know Ghost of Shadows likes you, and that's great. But I tend to favor Rochelle. I like Rochelle. And I don't think you want Rochelle to be friends with everybody. But Lauren, you're very, very lucky to have Rochelle in your life. I was kind to Lauren. I don't think that she understands that the same trolls kept going in. Yeah, she told all of us to go drown and piss, and then said that she was taking a break for mental health reasons, but she told us to go drown and piss. And she can come over here and talk. I don't care. But I wasn't just hiding out people just to hide them out. I had been a mod for Rochelle for a long time. I just didn't appreciate that she was acting like that on panel. And Habanero is my friend. Habanero had been in Rochelle's room and we had a great time. It only became an issue the next day when she was in there. I don't understand why. Lauren, I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. I think you can suck an ice pop better than anybody in the world, but I never did anything to you. I modded for you all because I didn't block out somebody that you wanted me to block out. Rochelle is welcome. She is not. Does she have another name? I don't know. Yeah, the name that came in was the Karma Kitty account. I never once said that it was Karma as a cat. Just make sure, guys, because I've been really bad at it. Make sure that all of us get screenshots because a lot of us are kind of in the same whatever. And if there was anybody that didn't like me, if you guys had the balls to come over here and say, hey, you hurt me, but you guys never will. And I don't understand that. And she had just apologized to me like 2 days before that. I only hid people that had went after her before. What do I do with the screenshots? I keep them in my phone. And if anybody accuses me of lying, I'll post it on my community tab. Believe you me, there are a lot of people I was really good friends with, and I don't out their texts. I don't. The only thing that I outed was I said that Bald Cat doxed Jules because you did, Bald Cat. You did not like her. I don't understand why you act like you did. And I'm sorry to say that, Bald Cat, Fur Cat, but you did. You gave me her address. You did. Jen, I got to run, but I wanted to let you know I DM'd you about the traveling fruit truck that is amazing. Oh, she did call CPS. She's a real lifer and owned it. But I don't really want to say too much because here's the thing. I don't know if Penelope's friends with her or not. And I definitely support Penelope and, I want to whatever with her. But I will say Penelope doesn't hold it against me who I'm friends with. But no, she's out of the country, I believe. Yeah, have a good day, Cage. I still want that video where JY and I fell out. Do you guys remember that? I know JY and I got into it. That I know. And I guess that I joke about this with Clint. I'm like, yeah, I said, apparently I thought that Clint was in I think Johnny Mac's closet. I believed he was in Johnny Mac's closet. I believe that John and Cody were having their way with Clint. Apparently everybody was R-ing Clint. And I don't know. Apparently I did a lot of shit. He's changed a lot, but back in the day, yeah, I would say, yeah. Everybody was taking a turn on Clint. It's amazing. Thank you, Karma. It's amazing that Clint can walk at this point. I never realized how desirable Clint's butt was, but I guess, but the way that and then I guess I thought Maria died quite a few times since she was from Texas. And looking back on it, it's funny. Like every now and then I'll talk to Brenda, and I found a picture, I guess, of Brenda and what I thought was Brenda, and it was a picture of a woman and her husband who worked for the FBI. And to this day, I'll call, and I guess her husband would be like, "Oh, so are we going to prison today?" I guess I told everybody they were going to prison too. My dancing, oh my God. Oh, but I thought she had a boyfriend. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate it. You know what hair product I'm using now is Aussie. I go between, okay, so Suave dries my hair out. So if my hair just feels really weighted down, I'll go to Suave. And then if I want it to smell nice, then I'll go to Herbal Essence. I don't really like Herbal Essence, so if anybody lives close to me and you want the pump of Herbal Essence, just let me know, and I'll throw it out the window to you. Okay, Savage. But it is possible. Clint and I Clint and I are so freaking competitive with each other. This week, we're going to see who saves the most money. So when Clint leaves, I'm going to sneak on in and turn the air conditioner on. When Clint's here, I'm going to resolve the fan. So we're counting everything down to the meter outside about electricity. And I'm going to win this. I'm going to win it. Yeah. And we had a blast. We had a freaking blast. It was fun. And there, back when we, and when I had the small reunification, honest to God, it wasn't all about racking on people. We actually watched the new Beetlejuice, I believe it was, and it was fun. I just, every single person's got, well, I would say one doesn't. But I mean, even just, watching movies and stuff, that was what was fun. Not this, what it is now. And I do believe that hurt people hurt. I understand that. But like, why can't people on both ends apologize? I don't understand. I may never be able to change that, but don't be going 82 miles an hour. Okay, Savage. Yeah, Aussie smells good. It was on sale at Kroger's last week. It was $3 a piece. Keep an eye out if you go to Kroger's and you have your Kroger card. It helps out with gas, but they have weekly digital deals. Savage, do you remember? Yes, we did. And Heidi was doing a trivia last night. Andrea and Michelle kicked ass, and Wendy. We had fun last night. Sassy Nerd Girl kicked ass. That's why I like going to Heidi. We need to do a trivia about TV shows. I'm telling you what, Wife Swap, Celebrity Wife Swap, Trading Spouses, The Kardashians, Teen Mom, MTV's Challenge. Not so much the challenge, but anything like back with Flava Flav. Savage, do you remember when you were out with Kat and you guys maybe borrowed a lawn decoration? Do you remember that? Dude, it was so freaking funny. I think it was Kat that was screaming. Don't mention his name, but you know who I'm talking about. And Kat was screaming, oh my God. But remember the lawn decoration? And that's all I'm going to say. Do you remember that? It was so funny. I know Lindsay and I don't talk anymore, but on Lindsay's birthday, that was freaking fun. That was the first time like I fell out with like 4 people and I handled my own. No 69 in the car, arms stuck in the steering wheel. But Aussie's been my jam this week. Because the thing is if you use the same shampoo every single day, it's going to wear down exfoliate hair. And I'll tell you what, Suave is so freaking cheap. Yep, we used to steal lawn decorations out of our friends' yards because they did it to us. It was a game and it was so much fun. You said it, I didn't. Mm-hmm. And Kat was screaming. Marie wasn't screaming. Marie ain't scared of shit. But Kat that night, Kat was screaming. Oh my God. I remember one time when Marie pissed me off when they met up with Jugs. They held up a sign that said, "Welcome to Ohio." And I was like, oh, you bitch. I was actually watching the live where Kat, I was like, it was on Nancy's panel because I have a membership. And remember that we were arguing with I think it was when you and Andy was okay. And I was fighting with Kat because she went to God, it was so nuts. She went to where she went to that water park. Yes. When Marie and I fell out, that was like a 4-year fight. I tried calling this stubborn woman for a long time. And yes, your hair doesn't change. Right? And this bitch always had some pretty ass hair. Always. But it was fun. I think you're the one that I called Phil and Bill. Dude, it was hilarious. It was hilarious, bro. It was so freaking hilarious. Oh my God. It was so funny. I remember, I don't want to name this pecanner, but I won't do it. Is when Clint was in Folsom, we were so freaking worried. We were so freaking worried about Clint, whether he had enough blankets or not. I'm on, and I remember I was talking to, I think it was Juju or something like that. But the night before he got out, I remember I was so freaking nervous. And I was like, I wonder if my feelings are going to be the same. And that's what I called you and you had me blocked for a long time. And then you wouldn't talk to me. So I just started pranking you. Hmm. Whoever did the prank calls, Lily got on my nerves. Lily straight up got on my nerves. Some of them were okay, but Terry Lynn and I believe it was Prayer Jar, they probably were the best prankers out of anybody. And I still have her Bible, a pink Bible, and P's and Q's. I still have her thing that she did for me. So I look back on stuff like that, and I'm definitely thankful for that. I think we called each other, well, it wasn't just wifey, it was Sil and Bill, I think. She is like that in real life. What was the best is when she was on the tractor, and we were not getting along then, clearly. And she was singing the song from not Encino Man, a Son-in-Law. And she was like, Green Acres is the place to be. And it was Pauly Shore. That's what I learned about what cheap chillers were. That's when he put on the chaps. And oh God, he had a nice ass back then. But do you remember that? She was playing Green Acres. She was singing it. And Marie has the voice of an angel. And she was like, Green Acres is the place to be. Only thing I was happy about is I love that music. She was singing it so fucking loud. Yes. Oh, you don't remember being on the tractor singing the song from Son-in-Law? Yes, you were. I watched that like 50 times. And she's like, no hands, no hands. And I was like, it's going 5 miles an hour. Oh my God. Your hair looked great though, girl. Mm-hmm. And fun, not so fun fact. Okay, so Amber was doing her poolside lives, right? And Marie and I, so Marie started, Marie was the Friday person, right? Yep. And that was back when you ate the Burger King veggie Whoppers, but it was the Smart Whopper or something like that. I think Sophie actually had it one time during a live or something, and those are good. So Amber was doing her poolside lives, right? And I was modding. No, I was a co-host. And I think, okay, so NB, Lauren, and Heidi remembers her. So Lauren started modding. This is how I met Britters and Amzi, right? Hey, Ghostface. And Maria and I were like, Maria was going to join with the channel on Fridays. And I remember Amber, I never liked Lauren. I don't know where Lauren is now after, I think she went into crime or something. Maybe Heidi knows where she is. And because I remember her kid's nickname was Shut the Goddamn Door. But Marie was like, so I got mad because of Lauren. So we had a yes. And so Marie and I, that's when we started the channel and stuff like that. Because I was like, Marie, you want to go with me? And she's like, yep. And I was like, peace, Amber, peace, Lauren. So her and I left to start a new channel. Well, that didn't go very well, but it was fun. Remember how we went on Sherelle's? Me and Marie went on Sherelle's when we fell out with Amber, and Marie and I were like this. Like we did. That was the first time when we found out about Sherelle, and we were like, oh my God. I'd already interviewed with Clint, or pretend interview. I look so stupid answering for Clint. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Well, I wish her the best wherever she is. Hey, Dreamy. Let me call Sylvia real quick. And all three of you guys were close. I remember when she visited you and you guys gave her the makeover. Oh my God, she looked great. She looked great. Hold on, let me call Sylvie because I have a letter for her. Hold on. Green Acres is the place to be. Okay. By the way, if you guys could send some well wishes to Brenda. Brenda was not feeling very good. And if you're still in here, I told her what you had said. She called habanero a little shit. I didn't even know that. But she looked good. I'll tell you what, Kat can do some freaking hair. I will let Kat do my hair. Okay, let me call my dear sweet Sylvia because Sylvia's been going through some stuff too. It's in Tiz. My mons, well, my best friends, they're my best friends. They've been going through a lot. So Heidi's right. I do have my core friends. Okay, let me call Sylvia real quick. She was like, are you going live? I said, yeah. I just talked to her.
Hello.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, you're on a live. So I was just letting you know. Are you coming in?
Okay.
I thought we were spending the day together.
Well, I didn't know you were live.
Yeah, I'm live. Can you come here so I can read my letter to you? All right. Love you. All right. Bye. I have to write my apology letter to Sylvia real quick. I got to write it real quick. I'm just going to have to wing it. When Sylvia comes in, I'm going to need 5 minutes to read my apology letter to Sylvia. I'm going to have to wing it. Okay. I got to wing my apology letter real quick. Don't tell. Yeah, but wish Sylvia some good luck because she's... Hello, Sylvia. Okay. Sylvia, I met you almost 5 years ago. It really, really turns me on when you call me a dirty hoe. You have melons for days. They bounce really nice. I don't know why you have to call me and say I'm sexy. It's so precise. You always have me. I'll stick with you to the end. You've always been by my side. You're my very best friend. I'm very proud of you because you lost your mom and dad too. I wish I knew you my whole life. I wish you always knew. Sylvia, you got some really nice ass. You have a really nice ass. And you know what I do? I try to pass gas. You have a big head and I call you fat head. And when I see you, we're gonna lay in bed. And you know what, Sylvia? Your daughter's middle name is Blue because at the end of the day, Sylvia, girl, I'm gonna miss you. And that's that. But you really are my best friend, Sylvie. And I did forget her birthday. And I'm very sorry for that. But I do call her fathead. And when I don't get a hold of her, I will contact her daughter on IG and I will say that her mother has explosive gas until she calls me back. And that's the kind of friends that we have. So I'm just saying, if you guys ever want to like hang out in our mod room or something like that, that's totally fine. We just haven't been getting together and having mod meetings. Because girl, I'm gonna miss you. I know people hate my music, but I'm gonna play this song because Sylvia loves it. No, I'm not gonna play it because I've been getting in trouble for these copyrights. Hey, Jesus. I wish my invisible car wasn't in the shop. Have you eaten today? So let's talk about another good thing. I remember I was so pissed off okay. So George, you want to know how I met George? Okay, so when he was in the hive, he started these dolls that the dolls were not bad, you guys. The dolls were fucking funny, and we all know that. And you don't drop your own link. The dolls were funny. Okay, I know a lot of people didn't like them. The only thing that I got mad about with George and the dolls. Hey, mental case, Barb. Nice to see you, mental case, Barb. Yes, you had a slice of toast. I hope that gets you through the day. I just lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, George's dolls. Oh my God. Okay. So I didn't care about that. I've embraced the fact that I had a fly strip in the kitchen. I did. I didn't do the dishes. There was hella gnats. I had a fly strip. So, what I learned is to take something good for the fly strip is one time I went and jumped on it and I was able to pole dance on the fly strip. But I remember that George put Barbie heels on my thing, and I did not like the color of them. Other than that, I did not have a problem with that. And I think Johnny Maxstall, didn't he put like really big nipples on it? We'll look it up. We can look it up today. And then Clint was the elf. I think Dee's come to terms with her. Sly, I don't think that Sly's okay with hers, but it's very inventive. Even when George pissed me the hell off, I have yet to do the dolls myself, but I'm going to take my little ass down to the Salvation Army because George is not doing them. And I think his little spirit was broke. And I'm going to continue the dolls. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do them like George did, but I'm going to do dolls of every creator. I'm going to do them because they're funny. We can have fun. And I mean, I don't like her, but I mean, she's whatever. I mean, doing the cartoon thing and playing the music and stuff like that. I just wish she wasn't so fucking mean to everybody. But everybody's got their own whatever that they do. I'm always going to have my IG people. I'm always going to cover crime, and I'm always going to, do what I do. And whoever wants to, oh, and I did a presidential speech too. Remember that? And I still like cooking. And it did hurt my feelings with the Dollar Tree stuff because I thought that it was really, really fun and it was inventive. And I really, really, really liked doing them with Lisa. I really fucking did. And it really sucks that it got to that point because I really, really, really love doing the Dollar Tree stuff. I think I was getting a little out of hand with it. But I mean, honestly, I just kind of broke my little spirit a little bit. So, got a case number, entry denied, April 24th, May 8th. I found a doll in the middle of the desert yesterday. I zip tied her to the pole. And it's fucking hilarious. I don't know why people are bringing up. I mean, if you didn't know George and you looked at him, I mean, somebody like me, when I first saw him, I was kind of fucking horrified by some of them. But I liked him. I think Maria's was kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie about that. I did not like Maria's that much. I don't think that was the greatest idea, or Sly's I'm kind of like whatever about just because only he would think of that. But why does it have to be a bad thing? Yeah, actually, if I can find the soap, I'll show you. I dropped the soap. Okay. I can actually do one right now. I just need to find it. Well, here's one of the ones I really like doing. So you get a solar light panel. And like what it does is it lights up. You get one of these jars, you put some really like cool stones underneath it, and you put it outside. You can hang it from like one of those things, and you put it outside, and it puts, a nice little glow. I still stick by this to the end of time. If you guys want me to start doing the cleaning videos, go pick this stuff up. The pink cleaning products, they have a window cleaner. They have the paste that you can use on shoes. They got the all-purpose cleaner and the carpet cleaner. And I think they're starting to come back out. Right. You guys could do crafts. Every single person in this community, you are capable of talking about something else than what is going on in the community. Oh, Clint was pissed. Hey, Brenda, are you feeling better? You guys want to see it? Have you guys seen it? I can show it on my own channel, right? And can I show something on my channel from a StreamYard? Yes or no? Yeah. And if I ever came off acting like what Clint and I have, and we're trying to be better than other people, I'm not. I definitely am not. I appreciate everything that Clint and I have gotten. Please understand that when you're in jail and you have nowhere to go, and the only address you have is the cell that you're in, I'm so appreciative of what I have. Please understand that. And I want to start doing the dollhouses too. How you doing, PMR? My PMS little Karen. Where's Daddy's disappointment at today? Okay, we're going to do something. Invisible cars. That's cool. Where are my anal beads? Is Karma in here? Because I know that she likes it. I mean, even if Clint and I lived in an apartment, you guys have like, if we had kept the other apartment, it would have been so much easier to clean and stuff like that. But I'm not acting like I'm better than anything. Honestly, the only thing that I'm really, really proud of is if my family thinks it's good and Alice and Kendall think it's good. But hey, Harlow. But I do know that one of my own watches what I do, and as long as they're okay and they see that mom is doing better and mom is cooking and doing things that I didn't do, that is the people that I want to prove that to. And I love Clint. At times I don't know why, that he says this, but I don't control Clint. To be honest with you, I wish that Clint controlled me more because I don't want to tell a guy what he can do. And it's not easy being in a relationship. I mean, after 5 years, we're laying in bed with glasses on, looking at books. We're not clawing at well, not that kind of clawing, but we're not, we christened the house when I first got out, but it's not like that anymore. And he loves me very much. I guess that all the stuff that had happened with me and Clint, he doesn't really want to be on camera, but he does because he loves me and he wants people to know. Clint's always been very awkward. Don't be an asshole. All right, I'm going to get my beads. Because don't be an asshole. EO, EO, don't be an asshole. Where are my beads? Because this is actually a really good craft, guys. Hey guys, I have something I'm going to do. Okay. Fun fact, not so fun fact. Yeah, he's the first guy that I ever walked around naked, completely naked. And I hate to say it like that, but I've always been really self-conscious of my flat, flabby ass. And he doesn't like me wearing lipstick and stuff like that. And that's okay. So we're going to show you these. We're going to bedazzle these this week. I'm going to get some glitter and whatever. Alice got me these shoes 2 years ago. And they're Pumas and they're purple and they're my favorite shoes. And when I got home, I threw away every freaking bit of clothing that reminded me of Clint. The only thing that I could not throw away were the shoes that Alice got for me. And when I was in jail, I thought more about Clinton's mother than I did him at first. So that's what they look like now. They're a little worn. I'm going to bedazzle them because when Clint and I go to the courthouse, I'm going to wear these with the prom dress. So we're going to spend the week bedazzling these. So we're going to try this paste right here. We're going to clean these suckers up. That way, if Alice can't be there, she'll be there with me for shoes, with shoes. But these were like the only thing I did not throw away. Did you know that, Clint?
Probably not.
The only thing I didn't throw away were the shoes your mom got for me. So I'm going to bedazzle them. So this is my craft for the week. You want to do it? Clint, I was telling people. I'm using, why?
No, what are you putting on?
The paste. Because I'm going to clean them.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched this lady do it. She had her daughter's first pair of Jordans, And she freaking cleaned the shit out of them and then dried them, did this whole process, made them look like new. And then she put like fluffy shoestrings in it and then bedazzled them with jewels.
That's better than putting them in the washer and dryer.
I'm wearing them for our wedding.
That's better than putting them in the washer and dryer.
Oh my God, I thought I got that shit on my eyes. Brenda, are you feeling better today? Marsha, if she's in here, I want to give her a shout out because I've known her for years. I think she is a really good person. And when somebody tells me that I help them out with saving money and stuff like that, that makes me feel really good. So if you're still in here, thank you. She's always been very kind to me. Oh, I didn't even know that. No, we're going to bedazzle these together. Let me take the laces out. Yeah. So this week we'll do like a process with these. And then if PMR wants to come up and do her crafts, and I'm waiting when Mare is okay and she wants to come up and do crafts. I know Mare likes doing them. I do miss Kristen. Every now and then I like when Lauren Marie comes in and not that Lauren Marie. Sweets and Beyond doesn't like me, but I do watch when she cooks. I think she's a good cook. Sarah. I miss Scarlett O'Hara coming in. I heard her. Every now and then I wish Lily would make a comeback.
Did you?
Word depends diaper. Yeah, honey. What?
Happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
Oh, God. PP, Napa, where are you? It's Happy Star Wars Day. No, I about got scalped not knowing about that. Hey, Savage, did you go into Heidi's room last night? You know what I wish Clint would do? I wish he would get his truck from Hobbs. I'm going to mail you that diamond painting with some other things that's still in the package. I have to face the fact that I'll never do it. We got the number for that rental, Sylvie. We got the number for the rental. If everything goes right, Sylvie's going to be living down by me. And I haven't seen Vicky, Sylvia. I've not seen Vicky anywhere. And I met her in real life. She drove Clint nuts, so she calls Clint her little brother. Have you hit up Tista? Sylvia, you need to do that. You okay, baby? What did you do? Babe? Babe? Are you okay? He either has gas, he took a poop, or something happened. Are you okay, Clint? Be glad you live far away because I need Clint to cut up a fallen tree and mow for me. Hey, Clint, can you go to Marsha's house?
Marsha Brady?
No, Marsha needs she needs her grass cut.
Good.
Okay, he said he'll come. Clint loves road trips. Remember when you were on that thing and you wanted to go to Canada? If you go to Canada, I'm hitting Birdie up. Oh, you're going to a confirmation? Brenda, you watch your sugar intake. More fruits and vegetables. See? Do you guys notice anything? If you don't, tell me. That's fine. This paste works awesome. You just have to rinse it off 50 million times. Mm-hmm. And people are trying to hack into people's IGs. That is not a freaking lie. My cousin and my brother, their Facebooks got messed with. Oh, actually, I did want to bring this up. I've never brought it up. To whoever online reached out to my family member and said something about Matthew Shepard and something like that, please understand that was not okay. I just found out and they had to move to another place. And I just found out where. So whoever online reached out to that person, that wasn't cool. Sorry, guys, I had to say that because I did tell him I was going to say something about that. That was horrible. How you guys found him, I will never know. But he ended up moving because of it. Clint, do you want to do National Lampoons? Yeah, they want us to do a National Lampoons. He said which one? I've never watched it. On God. No. It was hard enough for me to watch Weekend at Bernie's.
Well, on National,
Yeah, stop contacting fucking family.
on the first one, it's like Weekend at Bernie's because they had to carry a dead body.
Because one of y'all still in contact with the mom figure. And please stop that because that's interfering with reunification. It is. Oh, yeah, you and Kristen. Hey, Napa's somewhat getting it. I'm just saying it really scared him. It did. And this isn't a dig, but I actually have a cousin. I have a cousin Kay. And I don't hold that against whatever. It's actually really funny. I do have a cousin Kay. I actually told her, I said, yeah, there's a cousin Kay that I knew. Didn't say anything bad. I was just like, yeah. So I actually do have a cousin Kay. My mom didn't like her much, but yeah. I'm not a bougie Marsha. Hey, that's okay. I'm not a bougie Jen. I'm really not. I like nice things, but I keep things now. I don't just, you know. All right. Can you guys see a difference? Yes or no? Is there any difference? Because my screen is black and white. I don't know what I did. I cartoon you. Oh, okay. Who is Matt? Matthew Shepard. He was a man that was, he was from the LGBTQ community, and two pieces of shit, uneducated hilljacks tied him to a fence, beat the shit out of him, and left him there. And that's what mine got threatened about. That's why I said this shit with George. A lot of this is because of his lifestyle, and it's fucking sick. Because there's people in every freaking room that have that. It's not safe, guys. I'm just saying, be a little bit more caring. You know, if you want your private piece to be whatever, be like that. And I am going to find out about Chloe. I am. But if she's safe, as long as I know that she's okay, and it's with somebody that I know. Amity did say that it was a friend member or something like that. So at least I have. Yeah, 2 years ago, they contacted my little brother. His Facebook was fucked with. My cousin Kay's Facebook was fucked with. I can't blame it on that. But somebody contacted my little brother. And they don't even know what his whatever is. And he ended up moving. Clint, the first vacation, maybe go to Wally World.
I love it. Probably my favorite one.
Hey, Clint in chat. Oh, hi. Hey, are you going to bingo today? Hey, Clint, can you,
I might say that's okay because it's actually cheaper that way, isn't it?
Hey, do you want me to play bingo with you, Holly? I can go play bingo. You want to play bingo today?
Cheaper than the bingo we play.
Yeah, it's cheaper than the bingo I play. Okay, we're going to do a Clintonism today. Instead of you guys asking Clint, Brenda would like to hear your thoughts on the broken TV. We watched it last night. Brenda was laughing. So when he comes back in, he can tell you. And I swear to God, he did not notice it. He was at the freaking window. Yeah. And it fucking scared him and he moved. The people you guys contacted, I really wish you would have done a background check on for fucking real. And I hate to say I'm not the person who's got a DV, but I'm not. I'm not. I don't think that you guys understand what you all did. Because you didn't contact every person that was good. You really did not. And I know you guys were looking at my clerk of courts. It was great, yeah. Because here's the thing. Clint was not paying attention. I could prank Clint up and down the road. I know that now. And honestly, I don't know what you guys think about Brandy, but Brandy and I knew each other before I had met the person associated with her. And I will say good things about certain stuff because Brandy was really good to my family. She really, really was. And Brandy has every right to have been mad at me because that was her hubby. So I understand how she feels. And there was a lot of hurt feelings. And she knows, you know, so I don't know what you guys think about Brandy and stuff like that. But she's not this bad person. Before I met him, her and I were really, really close. And she did go out of her way to help me a lot, a lot. So I want you guys to understand that. I know that you guys may not like her, but I've known her for years and I shouldn't have interfered with that. And I know that now. That's why I was very upset over the shit with Clint. No matter what he says at the end of the day, or it's okay, you should be loyal to me. You don't break girl code. I would never do that to you. I don't know if Johnny Mac will ever hear this, but I feel horrible because I fucked his family up and I should never have done that. And I can apologize for that because I know I fucked up. But I didn't do every guy you all said, though. Swear to God, I don't have that much traction. If I did, I wouldn't be able to walk. I would have to like clothespin it up, you know. My gynecologist has never said anything bad, but no, I've really not been like that. A tease. Oh, George is going live. Okay, do we have somebody in here? Karma, Brenda can drop links. Can we get some links dropped, please, for George? So George will be going live. Is he going live at 3:30? You know, we had a good live. We really did. These are the productive ones. We can talk, like Ghostface said. We can talk a little tea. I like it that a bunch of different people come in. Even the ones that don't like me, I must be doing something because somebody's always recording me. But yeah, if we could drop the link for Heidi. If we could drop the link for, you can drop it for Sophie. I don't care. Drop it for everybody. But make sure you drop George's so we can all go over there and support him too. He deserves it. And some of you that I don't even like, I hit like on your guys' video because some of you are still damn funny, just not when you're doing mean things, but some of you are so funny. I watch it. Fun fact, do you know who Mia likes the most? Guess out all of us creators that Mia likes the most, that their voice soothes her. And we're talking about Mia, my little puppy. Out of all the creators, guess which person that Mia loves the most? And the second person is Anne. Guess who the first person is? It's raining. Yeah, it's been raining here too. He's all right. He's going to be okay. I think he's a little rattled. I think it's just the thriving shit. Clitorism, clitterbuggism. But hurry up, babe, because George is going live. Nope. Nope. It's not Siwa. It's not Marie. It's Heidi. It's Heidi. I never told Heidi. It is Heidi. What time is George going live, Karma? It's Heidi. She loves listening to Heidi. Now she will watch Jules's because Jules, you know, has all the lit up, you know, whatever. She will watch Jules. It's a Jesus shirt. I don't know what it says. I know it says Jesus on it. Alice, give me a few. Clint, can we have you, please? So this is where we are. Okay. Clint, George is about to go live, honey, and I don't want to be the reason that he's not live because we're all trying to. So she will watch Jules. It's just because it's lit up and stuff like that. The one she doesn't like, it is probably Amy because she yells so much. I know, but I think it's because of me. So. Do you guys see a change so far? Yes, Sylvia said paging Dr. Brady, and Sylvia's not been on very long. She's got a lot of stuff going on. And Brenda's watching you like a hawk. Because, girl, I'm going to miss you. Are you going into George's, Sylvia? You need to go into George's. I don't care if Terry Tits will get mad. And Terry, hold on. Terry time. What I don't understand is I know that you have a soft spot for me, Terry, and I know that I drove you nuts and stuff like that. But look who you're hanging out with now. Why am I the one suffering? I want one of you guys to get on the phone with Terry and think that I could handle Terry and her screaming at me. I do miss Terry. Okay. He's going live when we end. Okay, Clint. Brenda wants to hear about the TV screen real quick.
Well, I saw it and I immediately dropped my.
Hey, Alpha.
I just lit up a cigarette and I like immediately dropped it once I seen the screen.
He dropped the cigarette when he saw the screen.
I just let it burn the ground because I was like, I got a fucking broken TV now.
You got a fucking broken TV.
Why wasn't matter? Ground burned a little bit.
Okay. Yes, Terry Tits.
But
I was the best thing that ever happened to Terry. All right, we need a clitorism real quick, and then we're going to get off here. One clitorism. Hey, Paula. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close off because, and by the way, Paula has the poker thing on Fridays. If you guys hit the link, it'll give you like 5,000 coins or something like that, and it's a good freaking time. So, Paula, if you want to drop your link too. Father God, thank you for our day. Thank you for everything in our day. Thank you for everybody that came in and watch over all of us, even the people that don't like us, and our heavenly precious name we pray, amen.
Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly?
Exactly. Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly? So there you go. That is your clitorism for the day. But if you go out of the country, you can't do that. You got to wait till you cross the border. And I heard out of the country better. So anyway, we had a great day today. Guys, tomorrow, or maybe not. Why? George, I can't keep going. I just shit going.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get all this off. When the bullet hits the bone. George, Brenda said she doesn't have a soft spot for you, Jen. That password. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep going for 15 minutes, guys. Clint, George has pushed it back. Oh, Clint said if you need a mod him. You got timed out? Who timed out Louisiana? Don't time her out. Whoever timed her out, please don't do that. And if it was an accident, just let me know. But please don't time her out. I like when she comes in here. She's always nice to me. But it might have been an accident. Who's Outlaw Woman? Are you Outlaw Woman? Either way, friendly fire. Okay. I don't have a problem with Paula. Louisiana high-rise jeans. There was somebody that tagged me in something last night, and I have no problems with this dude. He actually came in and he was being really nice. Oh, okay. Do you have a bad rep or something? Do people not like you? I've noticed in the Workyverse, people don't like me. It's like, I don't know none of y'all. All I know is about the guy that Terry Time knew, the pill shaker. That's the only Workyverse person I knew of. Unless it's like Harlow or something. Okay, it was a finger slip. Habanero, I tried to get a hold of Rochelle. I have to leave for confirmation. Hold on. Habanero, can you just repeat what you said? Brenda, Habanero is in here. Square. Who is Square? Oh, is that why I'm getting a lot of crap? Because the Bambi? Because that's not very nice. Hey, Wanda. How are you? How are you? No, I'm kidding. How are you doing, sweetheart? You doing better? Prayers for Wanda, by the way. Wanda's went through a lot. Brenda said, hello, Habanero. I think it's sweet. We were dismissed. Brenda, Habanero and I were dismissed. We were kissed and dismissed. I'm glad you're doing better. I love you, by the way. I think you are beautiful outside and inside. Wanda is good people. Like how I go where I want when I want, and it's none of my bit. Yeah. I just like who I like. I don't ever, because the worst thing I ever did in the world was what I did to Habanero and Jeff. And I just wish that the other person wouldn't have kicked her out, because we used to have fun. A lot of us in the sock accounts, to some sock accounts, to some of us we know, they may have been part of your community before. But I think it was good today. We kind of kicked ass. We took names. So I'm going to end here really, really soon. Okay. Do you guys, because like I said, my screen is black and white. I look like an old classic film. The end of it, shake hands. It's over, Habanero. Oh, see? This is a safe channel where we can like and dislike one another. Well, because it's always been like, I wish Miss Can't Be Wrong would come back in here. I love her. I really miss Ellie. I miss Ellie a lot. She was Jay Wise mod. I miss her a lot. I like when Sly comes in here. Dee's doing good. Chi-Chi's been getting it. Hey, Joanne. I took that video down because I was acting a fucking fool. Joanne's also been going through some stuff. She's a wonderful person. She actually colors me. She like draws wolves and stuff like that. Sends me the most beautiful thing. But anybody that's able to make it out and make it out alive and actually listens, you know, I really respect somebody like that. You're Paula. Yep. All right, guys. Here we go. So can we drop the link for George real quick? If you guys want to go over there and support him at 3:40, kind of like a little bit of a intermission. Thank you guys for coming in. I think we had a great day. I don't know where Napa and all them are, but catch it on the replay. Wanda, I hope everything gets better. Hey, Corn Network. Love it. Thank you, Rotten Crotch, for coming in. I really appreciate it. No, why would I be mad at you? You were just, no. When somebody I care about really, really, you know, I don't know why people would think that I took it down. I've had worse lives than that, but, you know, I love my little core friends. Okay, no work. Okay, I can't keep track of everybody. Also, Paula. All right, well, everybody have a good day. Thank you. We had a great live. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or possibly. Take care.